Hi there, my Leos. Welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. I'm going to be doing your tarot forecast for the whole month of October. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them out in the Celtic Cross, and let's see what's going on for my Leos. First off, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Next, we have the Empress, Major Arcana, upright. And then we have the Eight of Swords upright, followed by the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And next we have the Three of Wands upright, and the Four of Swords in the upright, the Eight of Wands upright, the Five of Cups reversed, the Six of Pentacles upright, and the Major Arcana, the Star, in the upright position. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start interpreting this reading for you guys. See what's going on for my Leos. All right, first off, we have the energies for overall of the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. I prefer to see this card in the reverse position because upright, this can indicate on a financial level sometimes that we're feeling a little bit strapped. Things are a little tight. Maybe there's not enough resources. Just sort of, it's a card of scarcity. And in concerning like emotional relationships and things like that, it can definitely be a feeling of being left out in the cold, and sort of sometimes this happens when we've fallen out with a group of people or someone in particular. However, the card is reversed, indicating to me that some of you Leos, remember it's just a general read, so some of you Leos may be coming out of a situation of tight finances, which is good news. For others of you, it could be that if you had a falling out with someone or people, you're coming out of that and no longer feeling that sort of isolation by a certain someone or a group of people. Now, your crossing energy is Major Arcana, the Empress in the upright position. Lovely energy. Love to see this card in the upright. The Empress represents some really, really nice, compassionate, caring, and understanding energy. So for any of you who might need this influence in your life, the Empress can represent a mother or mother figure. So this, for some of you, could be even representing a boss or someone that a close friend that you can talk to. It could be that maybe you needed compassion and understanding from the group of people that you were once left out in the cold from. And for others of you, if it was a financial situation, perhaps this person is coming along to sort of help you out, give you some ideas about how to regenerate your income and so forth. Either way, lovely energy. You only have two arcana Major Arcana in the read, so I guess it's a little less intense of a time for you guys. Moving on to your more distant past, you have the Eight of Swords in the upright position. This generally indicates somebody who's feeling a little bit trapped, needing to be released from, sometimes it's swords, so it can represent our own thoughts. Sometimes we're trapped in our own thoughts, in our heads way too much. Sometimes it can be indicating that people around us are telling us a lot of different things, maybe causing fear to us, so forth. It could just be a feeling of restriction, like you want to move out. So maybe for some of you guys, you wanted to move out of a situation, but you really didn't know how to get yourself out of something. But this is in your past now, your more distant past. This could have been something that happened a little while ago. More recently, your recent past card is that of the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Now, this is something more recent. Those energies are still with you, but they are now waning. They are leaving in the beginning of October, and you're moving into different energies. The Ten of Cups is a really beautiful energy when it's in the upright position. However, inverted, this is a card of feeling really good emotionally, really stable when it's upright. On the emotional front, we're feeling very abundant, and it's also a card that represents family and so forth. When it's in the reverse position, this can indicate sometimes some difficulties with the family. It could be, you know, for some of you could be representing having some tension maybe in the family situation at home, sort of a need to go back to the more solitary emotional card of the Nine of Cups, where that's more of a, you know, filling your own cup kind of emotions. It's not bad energy by any means. The Ten of Cups energy is there representing feeling really full on an emotional level concerning the people closest to us, our family, our close friends, and so forth. It could just be that something went a little bit off there for some of you, causing maybe a little bit of disappointment or hurt feelings. Could have had something to do with that 10 or that 5 of Pentacles maybe at one point was in the upright, and some of you could have had a falling out with close family members or things like that. But those energies, like I said, are waning, and you're moving from that into the energies of the Four of Swords in the upright position. Now, the Four of Swords is, like I said, a bit of a solitary card. It's a need sometimes for rest and recuperation. Sometimes this card can represent rehabilitation after illness, things like that, or if we've had an operation, something, we need some rest to rejuvenate our bodies. For others of you, maybe you're just really exhausted, or you just could be needing some alone time, or maybe just need some good old-fashioned R&R, go to the spa kind of thing. Just take a mental health day from work if you can. It's just sort of like those energies are around, maybe needing to take a rest, take a break. Now, your possible future energies are that of the Three of Wands in the upright position. Really nice energy. I like the Three of Wands. It's when we've kind of graduated from the Two of Wands, where we're making a plan and implementing it, but it hasn't moved on to an actual, you know, the physical doing of this said plan. But in the Three of Cups, we're actually taking the steps to do it. So it's really good card of progression here, and this is in your possible future. Now, the next card that's here, you have the Eight of Wands upright, and this is in the position of you, how you are feeling in the month of October. Well, it looks like, Leo, you're feeling a little rushed out, which maybe explains why the need for rest. And with the planning of something in your midst here too, it could explain why you might be feeling internally like really rushed out. Maybe there's a lot of communication going on internally, like maybe you have a lot of internal dialogue happening. Maybe there's lots of things you want to say. It could be even indicating writing letters. So maybe a lot of you are writing letters. Maybe some of you are just getting your thoughts and feelings out on paper in a journal. You're feeling very like active internally. Now, the next card up is the Five of Cups in the reverse position, and this is in your people and environment. Basically, how people are viewing you in the month of October. The Five of Cups upright, this is sort of like the pity party, crying over spilt milk, focusing more on what we've lost and the disappointments than what we have. When it's in reverse, however, this is really nice energy. This shows you, Leo, coming out of that place of emotional disappointment, which makes so much sense with the Ten of Cups being here in reverse. But the Five of Pentacles being in reverse along with this one are definite indicators that you're coming out of that energy of whatever it is that disappointed you, or if you had a falling out with people, or whatever the case was, if it was a job situation or something like that, if there was some bitter disappointments there, you're coming out of it, and people around you in your environment are seeing you focusing more on the optimistic, like the cups being half full as opposed to being half empty. So definitely good energy for you. And the next card up is the Six of Pentacles in the upright. This basically is in the position of your hopes and fears. Well, obviously it's in the hopes position. This is the card of generosity, reciprocity, equal balance. So maybe for some of you, if you should need some generosity towards you for whatever reason. You're hoping that people will cooperate. For others of you, it could just be you're just hoping for balance and fairness in some situation. The last card you have is Major Arcana, the Star in the upright position. This is a card of Aquarius, and this is a card that represents hope and optimism. This is interesting, right? Because people are seeing you as being more optimistic. And at the end of the month, this card ends the month, ends the read. Beautiful energy of the Star. Shows us sort of looking at things from a brighter perspective. It's really, really nice, progressive energy. It looks like for some of you Leos may have gone through something that was a little bit emotionally trying and difficult, but you do have some really nice cards of progression here. It looks like some of you are making a new planning a forward movement. You've got a lot of ideas, a lot of energy internally, but you needed to get over something that was maybe a little bit heartbreaking, a little bit emotionally disappointing or difficult. But you definitely have a new plan in sight, and you're moving right towards it. This reading shows you, and you're moving towards it with hope and optimism. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Leo. I hope this helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have a wonderful month, Leo. Bye.